Hello all my impatient viewers who think they can't go another day without getting their hands of an RTX 3000 graphics card or an Xbox Series X. Today let's talk about a very interesting RTX 3090, or rather an RTX 3090 and 3080, because Gigabyte just announced what may be the coolest RTX 3000 cards so far, and that is the brand new Waterforce RTX 3090s and 3080s. Now we all know these were coming. They already did the whole Waterforce lineup with the RTX 20 Ti's, and seeing how much more heat these RTX 3080s and 3090s produce, it was just a perfect pairing. So why should you bother with these graphics cards, and what makes them so special anyway? So of course, if you want to watercool your build, these will be an absolute treat, especially seeing how much heat these brand new RTX 3090s and 3080s produce. However, there's another thing that this kind of solution provides over just a standard heatsink plus 3 fans usually that most cards do. The main one being that it's more space efficient, taking up less PCI slots, which is always great, which means that you should be hopefully able to free up some more slots in your motherboard, because as graphics cards are starting to get thicker and thicker, more PCIe 1X slots, 4X slots, some even 16X slots are being just trapped underneath these giant coolers, and you can't use it anymore. So if you really need some PCI slots that are currently stuck underneath a graphics card, then this could be a great solution for you. It also makes it great if you care about SLI and you want to run 2 of these cards together. Because people who have been wanting to run these cards in SLI have been running into 2 problems. Firstly, that you need a really long bridge if you want to try and connect these 2 cards together. But what makes it worse is that, well, if you have them just crammed right next to each other, then they're gonna just basically suffocate each other, which is pretty terrible for your graphics cards and means you'll be losing pretty much any advantage you would gain from SLI. But with water cooling, well, that's not really a problem. Now, probably don't have to explain the benefits of water cooling here, but those are just some of the things to look out for. But you may be asking yourself, why go for an integrated water block solution instead of just buying a third-party block? Well, one of the main reasons is price. Third-party water blocks are pretty expensive when you get them from, really known brands, just say EK or Corsair. Well, this integrated solution will cost you a bit less, especially since then you also don't have to deal with having just this spare stock cooler from the graphics card that you don't really have much to deal with. Here you're buying just what you need: the actual board and a water block cooler. And another reason why so many people like this is for the RGB control. Because say if you go with a block from Corsair, then you have to stick with the IQ software. But if you go with an Aorus water block card, then you most likely already have, say, an Aorus motherboard. So then you can simply just control both with the same RGB software, RGB Fusion, and just sync them up however you like. And also they share a lot in common with the RTX 3090 Aorus Xtreme, which means a huge factory overclock and 6 outputs at the back. But Gigabyte also have another ace up their sleeves, that being the RTX 3090 and RTX 3080 Waterforce AIO edition, which means if you don't want to bother with a custom loop, then you can grab an AIO edition. So overall, these are some absolutely amazing cards. And honestly, since recently I've been kind of hoping to upgrade to an RTX 3090, I've been really tempted to go with the RTX 3090 AIO. But definitely let me know what you think of these new graphics cards that Gigabyte has announced. Sadly, you can't get them yet, just like most RTX 3090s and 3080s, but hey, once this drought is over, at least you have quite a few nice options to choose from for your RTX 3000 graphics card. And hey, while you're here, maybe check out my Patreon, which is going to be down in the video description below, because in $1 goes a long way in having my channel. And also like to find my Patreon, Gavin Burns and LKB. Thank you so much. Down there you find our Amazon links. If you want to buy anything from Amazon, you to pay anything extra, we get some money. It's a win-win. I'm probably linking to some nice, water cooling equipment, seeing how we talk about water cooling here. And also down there is our Discord server if you want to join it, talk to me as a Discord, whatever else really. It's a really fun place, and I guess that's really it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in what I make next. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.